Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm happy to be reading for you. This is going to be your October 2019 money and career reading, and I hope you're doing well. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. So thank you so much for stopping by. So let's see now, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what October 2019 has in store for you for money and career. Scorpio, October 2019, money and career. Scorpio, October 2019, money and career. Scorpio, October 2019, money and career. Show me clearly, 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 show me. Fantastic. That is where we are going to stop. At the center of everything, we have the Four of Swords, crowned by the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, the Lovers, the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess. My goodness, guys. Ten of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, which you are definitely taking because you have the Magician right here. Because the heart of our reading is, let me just move my camera just a bit. Because the heart of our reading is mostly Major Arcana cards with one Minor Arcana and one Court card, this is going to be a highly intense month for you. You have an Ace here, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. You are completing a cycle when it comes to your work, but you are also finding that you need to listen to your heart profoundly in October, Scorpio, because you have such power, you have such blessings coming your way. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Scorpio, October 2019, money and career. Scorpio, October 2019, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Euphoria, yep, most definitely. And faith, it's beautiful. Scorpio, October 2019, money and career. Scorpio, October 2019, money and career. Scorpio, October 2019. There we go. Abundance. Oh, that's beautiful. And protection. Yeah, most definitely, because we have at your heart, we have the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So you need to protect yourself. You just do. You need to protect yourself here, Scorpio. You need to take yourself, time for yourself, very seriously. If you can have a little ritual to do where at night before you go to sleep, you kind of cut off the energy from the world, from other people, not from, the earth itself, but from other people, and you protect yourself. You close yourself down from spiritually taking in everybody else's garbage. That's what I'm seeing here. You will find yourself empowered and you will find yourself moving forward because you are going to be more connected to your own personal power, but also to the truth around you than you have been, and that can be astoundingly overwhelming. So we start here with abundance. And this says, harmonize your thinking with exactly what you desire to attract, and the universe will deliver. Most definitely. The universe will deliver you abundance because what Spirit is saying is that as you focus on what it is that you desire, and as you know what it is that you don't want, in Abraham Hicks, they say you put into the vortex everything that you don't want. It goes in there, and it's kind of like saying, okay, not this, not this. And so a list of what you do want comes back to you. Now, it takes time because this is divine time and not our time. But here with the abundance card, you have abundance to you as you harmonize your thinking, as you know that you are a vibrational, emotional being, and emotionally you will attract to you exactly what it is that you desire. Now, that's talking about emotions. If you wake up and you are frustrated and you are upset and the day just starts off on the wrong foot, or you are having a brilliant day and you come in and you're yelled at by your boss and all of a sudden your day goes down the toilet, you are going to find that emotionally how you feel affects how you're thinking. It can be in a very positive way, it can be in a very negative way, and affects what you're attracting to yourself. especially when it comes to the negative here, Scorpio, because you're going to be so in tune to everything that you have been through and everything that you do not want. So know here, when it comes to abundance, be aware of your mind and be aware of the energy that you're putting out there, because that energy is going to come back to you. Now, the color that shines through here is yellow. Listen to your solar plexus chakra. Heal and cleanse your solar plexus chakra also, because you're going to find that upset, that disappointment, that any sort of discord that you have in October will go to your gut. You will also have a gut reaction to things. Listen to it. Then we have protection. Create a sacred space to keep uninvited energy out. That is so true for you. It's so true. You need to have some sort of ritual, some sort of space, some sort of time for yourself to be able to move forward to your truth and to your prosperity, to connect with you. Because if you don't, you're going to feel drained, you're going to feel overwhelmed, and you're going to feel like you're always in a battle if you do not take time for yourself and create a sacred ritual for you to be able to protect yourself. The color that shines through here is indigo. That's healing and cleansing your third eye chakra. You are going to know. You are going to see truths about yourself. You are going to know and understand things about yourself in October that maybe you have wanted not to see, or with the third eye chakra opening up and you having the Magician and the High Priestess, you're not only going to understand yourself better, but you're going to understand other people better. And that is going to be overwhelming, and you will need to take time out in October to connect with yourself and to embrace your truth. Euphoria. Euphoria will amplify your awareness of the beauty that life has to offer. There is beauty. There is beauty, and then there are hills. Go after it. You are going to see that you are drawn by your heart. When it comes to your prosperity, when it comes to your career, your heart guides you more so than ever before. You should listen to it. Spirit is saying you have to listen to it, but have to is a harsh word to say, or is a harsh phrase. So you should listen to it. It will make you so much happier and so much more at peace. If you try to be everything for everyone, Scorpio, you will overwhelm yourself. You will feel discouraged, and you will walk away, with anger at your center instead of beauty at your center. Then we have faith. Spiritual faith is a devoted assurance of the heart. Embrace your faith. Embrace your connection with the divine. It's absolutely beautiful. And have faith in yourself in October. At your heart is the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Swords is saying, you have been through so much. The Four of Swords represents the war that is simply living, getting out of bed each day, going and doing what you have to do, not what you want to do. It's not like life is some sort of big party. It's filled with obligations and obligations and demands. And you're going to feel that in October. And what I'm seeing here is you going into a womb-like state. So here, this is an embrace of winter. You see how this tree is in hibernation. Well, this tree is actually a woman. So she is a nymph. And when the spring comes, when the thaw comes, she will go back to ruling her forest. But right now, she needs to be in hibernation for herself. She is in stasis. You are going to see that you go into a time of being in the womb. And you need that time in October. It doesn't mean that you're going to be there for all of October, but at your heart, no, it does. Actually, Spirit just said, no, it does. Dane, it does. So at your heart, you need to go and be at your center, be in that womb-like state, protected. That's where protection comes in. Because you have been through so much, and you have actually had your energy drained. With the Four of Pentacles, this is my emotional vampire card. You have had an emotional vampire latch onto you. Now, they've dealt with your mind and with your heart. Now, this is a Gemini, and this is a Cancer, so it can be a Gemini Cancer, or it can be a cusp baby, because Gemini goes right into Cancer. So know that about this person. But I'm also seeing a Gemini and Cancer being astoundingly good for you too at this time. So be careful who you trust, especially if they are a Gemini or a Cancer. But here you have a repeat of the number 4. This is saying to take care of yourself. This is also saying here that you have to break this tie. As you rest, as you connect with yourself, and you need to rest in October, Scorpio, you can't burn the candle at both ends. You can try, but it's not going to work as well for you as you would think it would. You're going to see yourself being drained, being disappointed, being upset. So with the Four of Swords, you need to connect with you. You need to step back, and you need to know that you are okay. You are, but you have to rest. And when you rest, you need to connect with spirit. If you don't connect with spirit, you're going to feel hollow in October. Just to let you know, that's what I'm seeing here. You are breaking this vampiric energy, most definitely, because at your crown, you have the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands. The Queen of Swords is an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Strong Gemini presence here, which I see being very good for you. So this can be two different Geminis, or this can be a great lesson that has been, it's almost, Spirit is saying it's been gifted to you. It might not feel like a gift, but it has been given to you, and it is a blessing. As you rest and as you connect with Spirit, you are going to see that it is a blessing. So with the Queen of Swords, you cut through doubts and fears, you set yourself free, you're able to fly forth. Independence is going to be so important for you, Scorpio. If anybody tries to put you in a cage, if anybody tries to take away your independence, in October you're going to rail against it, even if it's at work. If they try too hard to tell you what to do and how to do it, you are going to find that to be highly, highly irritating, very upsetting, actually, for you. So just be warned of that if somebody tries to hold you too tight in October, you are going to wind up stinging them. That's just it, because you are a Scorpio, and you are going to sting them, and your venom is going to be deep. So watch out. Just be aware of that. Be aware of not wanting to be confined in October, and also be aware that your temper might run high, okay, and you might cut deep if you are held too tightly. You have the Morgan flying above you. This is very important because you have the Four of Swords right here. So with the Morgan flying above you and the Four of Swords, you have been through battle, because the Morgan in Celtic mythology represents the battle crow. With the Ten of Wands, you are taking all your passion, all your desires, everything that you want, everything that you've worked so hard for, and you are moving forward. You are moving forward in knowledge and in understanding. Do not take on other people's burdens, because it is going to add to the weight upon your shoulder, and it's going to make you feel claustrophobic. It's going to make you feel as if you're not getting ahead, which is going to make it very easy for you to lose your temper and to sting at that time. So here with the Ten of Wands, you are coming to a completion of a cycle when it comes to your career, when it comes to the way that you're moving forward. You're seeing your hard work pay off. Now, it might not pay off right away in October, but it is definitely moving you towards the place that you need to be. And you are going to find that you put down all the hopes, the dreams, and the desires that you have been carrying with you, and you empower yourself. Now, your root is absolutely beautiful. Your root is the Fool. It is saying that this is the time to take the chance on something that you have really just wanted to do. There's a true partnership here. So if you are working with somebody, make sure that it is a true partnership. Make sure, they will be coming in it as a true partner. Make sure that past hurts, past pain, and this energy drain do not take away from that partnership. All right? But this is also saying that you are following what you love. You are moving forward in passion. And with the Fool, you are leaping over doubts, fears, apprehension, chaos to follow your bliss. The angels are walking with you. New dawns, new days come your way. Because the Ace of Wands is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of passion, handing you a gift of new beginnings, handing you a gift of career intensity. So know that in your career, you are going to feel revitalized. You are going to feel a spark moving you forward. And it might be for a lot of you Scorpios that you are really sitting there thinking of embracing something that you had been too afraid to, or, kind of going after that promotion, going after what it is that you truly want. And it can be that your work is just a time and just a place to pay the bills. And what you find yourself embracing is, your side hobby, that spark, that joy that comes into your life as you go after what it is that you truly want, as you embrace where it is that you truly want to be. So know here, you might find that work is one part of you, but what you really are going after is what you do when you clock out, what you do when it's your time. And that you time is going to be so valuable to you. And you might find yourself guarding it very jealously, especially if you have a whole bunch of people who are demanding your attention. So know that you need to kind of etch out time for yourself, even if it's just, an hour a week that you can get to yourself, or, 5 minutes a day, to really focus on what it is that you want and how it is that you want to move forward, Scorpio. That is going to be the biggest game changer. And it doesn't have to be that you're going after, what you desire right away. It can be that you're planning it out, that you take 5 minutes a day to see how you can incorporate writing every day into your routine, or exercising every day into your routine, just to keep yourself, in balance and moving forward and feeling energized. How you can go after, playing an instrument, going after what it is that sets your soul on fire. This is what I'm seeing for you. And it doesn't have to be anything creative. I say creative things because that's what comes to my mind. But it can be something very logical, very much about advancement in your career. All right, taking time to study, taking time to build your personal knowledge. Because with the Magician, you are claiming your power. As above, so below. As you want it, so it will be. You have at your altar wisdom, prosperity, and spiritual abundance. Now, this is you most definitely taking the new beginnings, taking the passion that is coming your way, and you're claiming it. You're standing before the altar of your existence. So know that when it comes to work, you're going to feel inspired in certain areas. Let yourself be heard. Don't swallow your thoughts, even if they're silly, even if you sit there and think, oh, wow, I really shouldn't have said that. It didn't make the difference I thought it would. The fact that you are engaging, the fact that you are pushing the envelope is going to be seen and is going to be greatly appreciated. With the Magician here, this is also saying that you need to claim your power. You will not want to, or even feel inclined to, sit on the sidelines in October. This is your time. This is your truth. And as you claim your power, you have the Lovers move you forward. Now, what's so beautiful about the Lovers is that you have the Magician and the High Priestess. Now, they are kind of like the spiritual king and queen. You can also say that I also see that with the High Priestess and the Hermit. But here, there is a sense of a true partnership coming. Now, it can be the masculine and feminine energy of yourself as the sorrows get lifted from your eyes, as the doubts, the fears, the apprehensions fall away, and you see the truth of where it is that you want to be. This can also be you falling into a true partnership. Now, it can very well be with a Gemini, but I do see the Four of Pentacles energy. Now, this could be affecting, yes, this is affecting, that's what Spirit is saying, the true partnership. So be careful of who it is that you trust and how it is that you trust people in October, because there is going to be somebody in the sidelines that wants to steal your positive energy. Now, I recommend taking Epsom salt baths, cleansing your energy, but also having a ritual, something that you say. It can be a prayer, it can be a poem that has the spiritual walls come up around you, where you disconnect from spirit. Because you're going to find, Scorpio, that in October especially, you don't have to really say anything or do anything to connect with spirit. Though if you could have a poem or a prayer or something that you say that connects you to spirit, you will find that connection happens really rather instantaneously. To disconnect, it's kind of like hanging up the phone. You have to hang up, because that's going to be absolutely beneficial to you. Absolutely, it's going to be sanity for you if you can hang up the phone and if you can disconnect from spirit. So right here, with the High Priestess and the Magician coming in, the connection is so strong. This one is seen, so people are going to take note. You're going to have a different aura about you. There's going to be something about you that some people are going to be highly attracted to. Other people are going to stay away from you. And these are people who were around you before. They're going to feel very uncomfortable that you can see a truth about them that they themselves don't even want to see. The High Priestess is being much more subtle about it. This is saying that you are going to, this is saying, Spirit is saying, trust your intuition, because the veil is being lifted from your eyes and your power is moving you forward. You have a true partnership coming in. You have the angels blessing you as you go after what you love. And what I really like about this reading is you have 0, 1, and 2. You have 2 4s, and you have 6 and then 7. So there's a progression here that leads you forward. It's like here with the Lovers card, Gemini time frame, this is May 21st to June 20th. Now, the Cancer time frame is June 21st to July 22nd. Something from this time frame may very well be coming up, and from this time frame has been draining you dry, or someone that you met in this time frame. If a person's face pops up or a situation pops up, that's the message that Spirit is giving you. It's time to break that tie. Once you break that tie, you're able to rest. Yeah. This is what Spirit is saying. You're able to take these new beginnings as you claim the beauty that is coming your way, the truth that you are seeing, the fact that the veil is being lifted from your eyes, and there is a determination to you. As you claim this truth, you see that you get what it is that you desire, but not in the way that you had anticipated, but you can see the kind of greater, the web that is being woven, and that you are, because there's a spider web right above her, right above Caradwyn, that is being woven, and that you absolutely embrace a truth that is being spun, but that you hadn't anticipated it. There is something that you have wanted, Scorpio, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your prosperity, and you are going to get it, but not in the way that you had anticipated. You have the Cancer energy here. You are harnessing in your emotions. You are going after what it is that you want. Mamanon is the god of the sea. And as you embrace the god of the sea, as you embrace your emotional truth, as you connect with the fact that you are an emotional being, and you use that emotion to propel you forward, to gauge your strengths and your weaknesses, because your heart is going to tell you. It's going to say, I feel like there is our nails going against chalkboards. I feel overwhelmed. If you truly connect with your emotions, if you push aside the ego and let yourself see clearly into you, you are going to be at such an advantage that people are going to think, that you have kind of secret plans going on, or not secret plans, but like, it's as if you can see, it's as if you have the cheat sheet, all right? It's like as if you have the answers to the test, all right? If you were in school, that's what I'm seeing here. And it moves you forward. If you embrace that power, you are able to emotionally connect to a greater truth, and you're able to see things almost before they happen. Maybe not so grandly, but you have that emotional connection to it, and people are going to kind of want to be on your side in October, Scorpio, because you are so on point. Use this for your advantage. Do not sit there and take on everybody else's problems, everybody else's worries, because they would not do the same for you. Protect yourself from negative energy. Know that you might be getting headaches, stomach pain, and foot pain because you are being drained, and because what you are doing to combat this emotional draining that is happening is that you're holding on to what you can. You're holding on to what you have power over, and you might find that things, normally, if you weren't going through this emotional vampiric energy, normally things that you would let slide, you have no desire to let them slide. This is where you have your power. This is where you have your truth. This is where you're going to dig your heels in. And here, with the Four of Pentacles, it is saying, be aware of those moments, because it's actually going to hinder your prosperity. And if you let yourself keep on being emotionally drained like this, it is going to hinder the way that you move forward. And you have beautiful kind of protection energy around you, beautiful truths coming your way, a way to see through this denial of self. The subconscious message that's coming through is the Knight of Wands. Now, this is a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But when it comes to, and this is you, again, definitely taking this gift of passion. You take it here with the Knight of Wands, here with the Fool, here with the Magician, here with Mamanon. So, and even with the 10 of Wands, you can say that you take it. You take this power and you are unstoppable. When it comes to your career, Scorpio, you are unstoppable in your progression, in your claiming of your power, and you are moving forward in a way that takes your breath away. Do not let anybody deceive you, unseat you. Do not let anybody knock you off your game. Stay true to yourself, and know that you are seeing truths that you may find very disconcerting. Keep on moving forward. And if you need to disconnect, have a poem, have a prayer that disconnects you from spirit for a time, especially when you are going into your protective circle, right? Have a prayer that says, I am disconnecting myself from this negative energy. Have a cleanse, kind of step back. You need to have a sacred protection time. And then when you have gone through a ritual of protecting yourself, of kind of coming out of this person's hold, you need to have a way to connect with spirit that has nothing to do with anybody else's power and is all on your terms. All right, Scorpio, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.